when I turn up the bass.
Right. Now, you should be
hello.
now on. Everybody should be live. Oh. And Reza jumps in just in time, look.
Oh, good.
Oh, hooray! Hooray! The party can really start now.
No, we filled our diversity quota. We've got a South African here.
Close enough.
South African and we're missing Callow.
But are we live?
Yeah, we are live.
I've had nothing come through to my phone.
Well, don't worry about it. I'll put the link
We are.
in general.
Oh, there you go.
Taffy's
Yeah, I
in,
see
Rob's
it.
in, Jeff's in. See, they're all partying in, man. Calm down.
Oh, gosh.
We're still waiting for Callow.
I'm here.
Don't tell me you're eating.
Yeah.
So am I.
Fuck's sake.
Oh,
I swear, man.
Oh, lordy.
I got Jaffa cakes.
You know,
yeah, I don't know why my blood pressure's always this high, lads. Honest, I've got no idea whatsoever.
as he's stuffing his face. The thing is, right, I can understand it to a degree because he's only a midget and he wants to grow. So the only way we can grow is outwards, right? So what he's thinking is, I'll just turn on the side, grow outwards,
No.
I'll get taller.
Let me stop you there.
Follow.
He's not thinking, is he? Because he knows that we stream at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Yeah, but it's easier for people of our height to get up and down the fucking stairs. With him, it's like fucking climbing Everest. And that's probably why he has to eat so much. He burns up so much more energy.
Oh,
He's got to take 3 steps for every
Right
one of
now,
us.
he's mumbling through a thought, going,
Yeah.
"You fucking cunt, fucking
and you've got to
wankers."
work out, right? How much energy he has to expel climbing up the steps to get onto the counter. Just get a bowl.
Oh, God. Anyway, look, I was only taking the piss out of the lack of ding-dong. Right, so where are we tonight?
I have no idea. I'll just fucking turn up, press a few buttons, and you fuckers are meant to fill it in.
Really?
I don't know.
Lazy.
Am I doing the questions, am I?
Well, to YouTube, man. But apparently, you've all got your bees in your bonnets about something the MPs have fucking had brainwaves over and thought was really, really good ideas. When you look at them and break them down, they're just fundamentally trying to either take your money, your rights, or impinge in some way. Is that about right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Show
so nothing
over.
new.
See you next week. Ta-ra.
Yeah. That's good
Newsflash.
from him.
Newsflash, MPs are after your money and they're lying to you. They're trying to take away your rights. Oh, same as last year.
Same as every year ever been, ain't it? What are we on
okay.
about, Flux?
Well, I heard this from Lee Anderson MP. I don't know if everybody's familiar with Lee Anderson, the grey-haired guy that stands up and he seems to be an all right guy. He was then
He's a stand-up
promoted.
guy.
Yeah, he's a part of the Goodfellas. Yeah, he delivers pizzas in his spare time, or either that, or it's McDonald's because he happens to see quite a few of his constituents in McDonald's, but that's a different story. But Lee Anderson does seem to be one of the good guys. 30p Lee and all of this, you know, on the Conservatives. And he was highlighting a proposal that had been brought up by a fellow Conservative MP. And he said, I've heard this somewhere before, it seems to be a good idea. And the proposal is to move people who are on benefits to the countryside to pick up crops.
Agreed.
Seasonal crops.
Strawberries.
So, you agree with that concept in principle, yeah?
Yeah.
depends on the finer print. Like, is this just like the moment you sign on, or is this for people that have been signed on for the last 20 fucking years?
I think there should be the added benefit as well, such as to get an extra £20 for doing the day on top of their benefits.
Hang on. We're not dude.
Hang on. Does everybody miss the part about they're going to forcibly move you from your fucking home?
Forcibly?
Yeah, I missed that.
I missed that bit.
I missed that bit as well. I was thinking go to the local bus stop and get on the bus and go up to the
No. So if you're in fucking northeast England or fucking Cornwall, the idea is places like Hertfordshire would be an ideal location to relocate benefit claimers. So you could have a benefit claimer within a household, yeah? That's got a family, because they're getting working family tax credits. Yeah?
Yeah.
Right? Who gets moved? Those that are claiming the benefit. But that person that's claiming the benefit is a primary income provider for the household. How fucked up does this have to get?
See, here's the thing, right? What benefits are they on about? I mean, for a start,
Oh,
right?
indeed.
Regardless of fucking what benefit, the fact that they are fucking even thinking about forcibly moving people out of their houses that, some people have had for a long fucking time.
Because it will be by force, because it would be do it or this gets yeeted.
This gets into the realm of slavery, so...
Exactly, it does, because they're talking about seasonal workers. And so we're talking about farm factory fucking pickers and all of this sort of stuff. How many horror stories over the past few years have we all heard about people living 20, 30 up in a 2-3 bed getting forced to work locally on the farm? And that is called, what did Rishi refer to it as? Modern day slavery, indeed. Indeed. So they're forcing... Oh, do me a fucking squeezy. And then it just gets worse. Because if we take into consideration the fact that we're introducing 15-minute cities, how are you going to be forcing people in and out? And so, therefore, they will not be able to see their family. And there we have a more of a fait accompli on the breakdown of society.
Well, it starts off
Pups,
with one
gone.
thing, doesn't it?
Family, gone. Everything, gone.
Communities,
Community, gone.
I think you're missing a bigger picture here. I don't want a load of Scousers moving down the Kent.
Well, thanks for that.
Hang on, Cameron. Have you seen his glasses? He ain't missing none of the picture in them. He's got it fucking 4K and everything with them fuckers.
Has he just like sawed off the bottom of a fucking tumbler glass and just stuck it to his face?
Well, no, let's not get into it. So, at what point?
Giggity.
At what point? Right? Do you go? No. Right? Is it the point where they was thinking people on benefit should do some work for free? Well, no, because if they're doing work, then they should be paid for it, shouldn't they? Admittedly,
what about the dignity of the work?
They are getting. Hang on, they are getting paid.
Yeah, no,
That's true.
They.
No,
This could quite easily be you.
No,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, yes,
Except for I can find a job.
right. And somebody who's on the fucking rock and roll, a single person under the age of 18, I think they get about fucking, 60 quid a week? Right. So you're telling me that it is perfectly acceptable for a kid who's got a house to run, right, fucking to have £60 a week and go to work for that £60?
Not getting 60 quid a week, though. It's a lot more than that.
Well,
Not much more.
cash money in their hand. This is an estimate. I
Oh,
don't
no.
know.
Cash money in a hatch, yeah.
Right.
But they're getting a national insurance contribution paid for, housing benefit, and fucking all the other little extra gubbins paid for. There's a difference if you've got someone that's generally been trying to look for a job and blah, 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 and they've been on a bit of a hard bit for a few months or something, or there's a major recession on and no one's hiring. But when there's an absolute shit ton of fucking vacancies, and you've got people saying, I can't find a fucking job. What the fuck off? No way you can't find a job.
Right. So, if people...
That's the difference. So they are getting paid.
If people earn, right, so they had cash in their hand of £60 a fucking week, right, you expect them to take that, because they're getting that money, to go and do a job that should be paying £120 cash in their hand in a week.
No.
Indeed,
People
this
should
boils
be
down
actually
to the working conditions.
You know,
Yeah,
if
but they should be if they show up to work on a farm, they should be getting paid the proper money for working on the farm. But the farm shouldn't be, we'll pay you by weight. The farm should be, we're paying you per hour.
oh,
I enjoyed working on a farm, but unfortunately, the farmers can't pay you very well, and that's all down to our government.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
also a lot of the industry is moving into the picking industry. As you know, Gam, from our area, is moving into giant greenhouses, and those greenhouses are what? They're shutting down due to why? The energy costs. It's a fait accompli once again. And I suppose my wider point is that I think we can agree this is ludicrous. And my wider point being is that Lee Anderson, the guy of the moment, is saying, and I don't know if he is being sarcastic or not. Maybe that's a fault on my part, but he said this seems to be like a good idea. And I couldn't disagree more.
What's moving
Yeah, but
bit, that definitely is giving me WEF tinkles. That I really don't like. That, bearing in mind, they're trying to find places to house migrants, refugees, and from some social housing. So,
excuse me, fucking, we're going to have our own Auschwitz. Because we're literally going to move people out of their houses. We've got to put them somewhere. So then it'll be in a work camp, wherever the work is, obviously. You know what I mean? Because they're on the dole. Does that sound fucking good?
no,
I think that Lee must have been being sarcastic. Well, I hope so. I hope to God.
to be honest, if they brought this in, would we actually be surprised? Forced movement of English people to go and work on farms and shit like that.
I'm sorry, but I would
Then,
fight
as
for
I
the
say,
right of them.
add that to the 15-minute cities. So let's just say you got your Gammon. Thank goodness you're not in this position. But let's just say that you were. Your family's here, 15-minute city. You're somewhere way over here in Hertfordshire. And how many times can you visit your own? What? Really? Oh, do they transport your whole family? And if so, what goes on with the infrastructure in that area for the schools and the healthcare and what?
I don't think it's a good idea when the government's fucking telling you you've got to move out of your fucking house because they have come up with a new fucking harebrained scheme.
scheme, mate. Think about it. Margaret Thatcher era. What did she say? Get on your bikes.
Yeah, go and find work. What she didn't say was get on your bikes and, by the way, leave your house behind.
Mate, that's what she meant.
Well, back in them days, people used to leave their hometown to find work. Even my uncle went all the way down London to find work.
Yeah. A lot of people work in London, don't actually live in London, do they? You know what I mean? They're commuting. I mean, a lot of places have gone the same way, where they used to be, you know what I mean, booming in one aspect. That failed. the community needs to find another income, so they all fucked off and went and got a job. But what didn't happen is, oh, by the way, being you've moved there to go and get a job, you got to move your fucking house as well and lose all your family ties. You know what I mean?
But that I mean, it's just it can't work.
It won't. We've got too many
It's
laws we can take
impossible.
them to court and everything.
I mean, also we're basing this on the assumption of normal level-headed people like us.
And we know that the government ain't filled with normal people. Fucking, it's filled with fucking people that are absolute fucking morons that think, basically, me being looking good is worth more than millions of people's lives. Me making an extra fucking couple of million, I don't care if I have to kill 44,000 people to do it.
I've got an extra question. Since we're supposedly leaving the ECHR, do you think this is one of the dangers of leaving it?
It could well be, sir. And just look at what Macron's doing over in France at the moment, in Paris. Look what's happening. They're
Yeah, he's-
shutting, you know, it. But then again, fucking hell, France, they're part of the, oh, God knows.
Yeah, France is.
Hang on. The rioting in Paris because they put in the
Yeah,
retirement age up from 62 to 64, am I correct?
Yeah, but
correct.
how did he do
Right,
that?
we only
He
had it for
bypassed.
a year. We've had ours put up from 65 to 67.
correct.
And it's going up to 68 in 2030, I think. Don't know. They might bring it forward yet because of the situation. But have we rioted? Have we yet? Yeah, it's fine. You know, we're only going to live until we're 82, but it's fine. We're going to work until we drop.
Hang on, that all depends whether we're going to keep on allowing the government to forcibly make people take fucking experimental fucking jabs because they say it's good for them, when what they really mean, it's good for the fucking pharmaceutical companies that make billions, and that's just one of them, innit? These
Yeah,
are the
but
same people we've got to listen
So
to.
hang on. Well, we're going to move on to that next. So now you push this part into
Well, there
this
we
part.
go. There's segue.
But it's the same deal, and I mean, you could go back and forth with this fucking...
We're
Well-
professional like this.
When do they ever do anything that's going to benefit us?
They don't. And that's the problem.
They see us as slaves.
We are.
Yeah. We are.
We are.
And at the minute, we're submissive slaves as well. Fucking...
Yeah.
It's one of them, isn't
We
it?
discussed it during the week, didn't we? About it's a case of give them circuses and everybody will be fine.
Yep.
We can treat them like a bastard as much as we like. As long as we give them a circus, gladiatorial games, football,
Are you not entertained?
yeah,
And
The Voice.
that's the crook. So,
Yeah.
But like,
And we all suck it up, all of us.
yeah, well, at the end of the day, they'll, like I say, until people start waking up and we all start deciding and realising that it doesn't matter what colour skin you are, that we're all getting stuff, but in different ways.
Quite right.
Right. So until we all wake up and say, you know what? Do you know, hang on a minute. There's 650 of you in Houses of Parliament. There's 70 million of us out here. Enough's enough. And we're going to start telling you, and if you don't do it, we're coming for you. We're coming for your job. We're going to kick you out of your job. And we're not going to allow you to earn money once you get out of it, because that's what they do to us.
hang on, what's wrong with the people having a vote about fucking getting somebody to resign? I mean, if you get like fucking, you know what I mean? 500,000 people all voting to fucking have somebody outed from the job, surely then, you know, they should go.
Well, no, because at the end of the day, that. I mean, he's entitled to his free speech, but at the end of the day, if he's tell people, vote for me, this is what I'm going to do, and he doesn't do it within, we'll say, a year, then he's broke that promise to the people. Therefore, it shouldn't be, let's have a vote. Only one person is saying, you haven't kept your promise. You haven't kept your promise for this, you haven't kept your promise for that.
Yeah, but
bye-bye.
I'm just thinking in general, because to be fair, there's not one of them fucking MPs that sit in there that I would fucking go, yeah, go on then, give them a chance.
Yeah.
Not one of them. And the thing is, the people behind them, I wouldn't give any of them a chance either, because they've shown the colours.
You think about it, right? Let's take the Labour Party. Yeah? When the Labour Party, many years ago, how many multimillionaires were in the Labour Party?
0.
Exactly. How many are in it now? Nearly all of them. And you look at Conservatives. How many of them were multimillionaires years ago? Yeah, there might have been a few, but there weren't as every one of them. You know what I mean? Something's definitely gone wrong. Greed and
Yeah, I mean, Joe Biden as what's he worth now?
yeah, but we're not talking about America. Forget America.
Okay. Well, let's just take Tony Blair.
Whoa, well,
On his salary and his wife's salary, the only way that they could have jumped is through
Backhanders.
yeah.
Well, no, not backhanders. It's all legal, remember? It's this cash for questions. So it's all legal. It's all, you know, it's not up front because we don't know who the hell that the people are paying them for these questions. And we don't know who they're affiliated with because, well, they don't tell you. But it's time we did know because then we know why they're voting the way they are. Because at the end of the day, to do the stuff that they're doing, I mean, you look at Rishi Sunak. He's been asked how many times does he have shares in fact in one company which is associated with Pfizer, yeah?
Yeah.
And how many times has he answered that? 0. Not once has he answered.
Well, why would he?
Because on his tax thing. So why would you just admit it? But he won't because he doesn't want you knowing that all them billions of pounds that went to Pfizer and all these other drug companies were going into his bank because he had shares in it.
Right. If you don't know that Sunak is as fake as fuck, right? Just look at the fucking footage of him where he borrowed somebody's car to go to the fucking petrol station for the fucking photo opportunity of him filling his car up. That wasn't even his car. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You know what
So
I mean?
I'm one of yous, like, look, I'll drive a knackered car too. You know, in your car. And I bet you fucking charge the person who you borrowed the car for the fucking diesel or petrol you put in the fucker.
It surprised me.
Oh, it cost us anyway because he got it back on his expenses. And this is the thing, isn't it?
A photo op, weren't it?
Yeah, nothing more, nothing less. Just a photo op of him trying to pretend that he's like the rest of them.
Well, it was only like with Labour Party, Ed Miliband, when they went to Greggs of a tax on Greggs. Remember that? And they sat there eating Greggs and you could see they didn't like it. But they sat there and ate it for photo opportunity. You know what I mean? It's like, really? This is a staple for some poor fuckers. It's one of these towns, Greg's. What we're having for breakfast? Greg's. What we're having for dinner? Greg's. What we're having for tea? McDonald's.
Yeah, but that's just the day in the life for you, any.
No. I've cut back on Greg's.
Yeah. But, I mean, you fucking munch your way through some right shit, you. Fucking unreal. Somebody as short as you, like, it ain't right. So,
Has anyone else noticed this thing where the culinary illiterate from the northern parts of the UK just seem to think that Greggs is a staple diet?
That's racist, Gammon.
Yeah.
I just think it's an IQ comparison. Like, the further north you go, the worse the fucking tasting food gets and the lower the brain cell count goes.
So let me guess this straight, Gammon. You've never had a Greg's.
Oh yeah, I've eaten the Greggs.
Well then,
I just wouldn't fucking eat it for breakfast, lunch and tea.
I don't know if I have. But,
I'll grab a sausage roll out there, the soup's all right, and the steak bakes are okay, but I'd rather have a fucking steak and, roast potatoes.
Yeah, but this is the thing, Gammon. You've got the money. Some of these people don't have the money.
Have they thought about getting a job? There's no point hanging around outside an old fucking hole in the ground waiting for the
You know
money.
the thing that gets me, Gammon? The minute I say that, the first thing you say, have they thought about getting a job? Some of these people are working and they can't afford to even cook the stuff they buy because they can't afford the gas and electric.
Yeah.
That's why it's all, if you look quite carefully, the drop. I mean, when they say, I can't get this veg or can't get that veg at my supermarket. Do you know the reason why supermarkets stop
Because the
selling?
supermarkets.
No.
Because
Do
the
you know why they
supermarkets
stopped
were
selling it? No. Do you know why they
What?
stopped stocking some on it? It's because they were throwing it away. Because people weren't buying it. Because people went, it's too expensive to cook. Simple as that. You forgot about stuff like that. Some people just can't. They haven't got the money. And as much as you'd like to knock Greggs, because I definitely like Greggs.
we can tell.
Oh, by the way, Greggs, if you want to sponsor us,
Jesus fucking
on
Christ!
You know what I mean?
You're worse than fucks!
2 sausage rolls a week.
It's like fucking William Wallace, isn't it? You can take a stone of scum, but you'll never take our Greggs! Fucking calm down, Tiny.
the point of the matter is, some people will go out and buy a couple of pasties, and that does them for their dinner. You know? You
You
can't.
said breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Oh no, dinner was McDonald's. So breakfast, lunch, and then dinner at Mackie D's.
Yeah, some people do. I think, what time do they open? They open
So-
about
so-
7, 8 o'clock.
So if they can afford to eat out 3 times a day, but they can't afford to cook themselves something at home, I'm calling bullshit on that one.
Gammon, since you don't ever cook a meal,
Yeah,
how much do you know how much it takes to cook a meal?
I'll cook you a meal. I'll cook you a meal. Will you come round mine? I'm going to cook you a steak. I told you that.
Fatty, can you
Yeah.
cook a meal for less than, I don't know, 80 pence?
Oh, I don't know.
Baked beans on toast.
Oh no, I'm thinking along the lines of like rice, peas, and carrots.
You can if you buy in
It's
bulk.
and peas.
Right. So
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you buy in
I-
bulk, right,
If you batch
But
cook,
what's
right.
but what's
if you batch
80p?
cook, if you batch
Well,
cook, of course you
it's
can.
as simple as this, isn't it? Right?
What's
I
80p?
don't know.
that you're gonna buy out of
I
Greggs
don't
then?
know what fucking prices Greggs are. I don't know what the fucking do. Now that they do fucking sausage rolls and fucking bready fucking shit, but that's
I
about
think the
it.
sausage rolls is the cheapest thing, and I think that's £1.20. And McDonald's is what?
Right,
£5.
£1.20.
But that's not a meal.
So,
They're not meals. That's a
actually, dude, it is for some people. And some people, that'll be all they'll fucking eat that day. You know what I mean?
Oh, for
See, you
fuck's
keep on
sake! I've got
fucking-
a fucking another one.
No, but you keep on fucking going on the same fingers, like, this is what, people are.
Yeah.
This is the standard. Well, No, man. Some people fucking can't afford to do shit. They can't afford to fucking buy shit. You know what I mean? It is what it fucking is. So if you can afford £1.20, you can afford £1.20 to buy something to put in your belly, it's one of them, isn't it? But, I mean, obviously, horses are horses.
No, I'm calling rubbish on someone having breakfast, lunch, and fucking dinner at McDonald's and Greggs, but saying they can't afford to fucking cook themselves something to home. That's what I'm calling bullshit on.
Well, for £1...
A sausage roll for the whole day, yeah, possibly. But fucking, there's no way you're gonna get like two. I don't know. Let's say you go and you buy 2 sausage rolls in the morning at Greggs, and then you buy 2 sausage rolls in the afternoon at Greggs, and then you go and buy a fucking, I don't know, a Big Mac meal out of McDonald's in the afternoon.
But you wouldn't, though, would you?
There is no way.
No, but you wouldn't, because you wouldn't buy a Big Mac.
I wouldn't. I'd cook myself something at home.
No, you wouldn't buy the Big Mac. You'd buy the 99p burger. You know what I mean?
We're getting off topic.
For £3, you could fucking have 3 fucking squares, couldn't you? You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Right, so you buy a 99p cheeseburger in the afternoon, so that's £1.
But
And then you'll buy,
to it anyway.
what, say, £1.20 in the morning, so it's £2.20.
But how did we get to this anyway?
Yeah.
Look, it really does bore.
Me taking this out of fucking Callow.
Look, it boils down to batch cooking, doesn't it? That's where he was alluding to. And then, I presume that's where we were, because I was away for a second. Is this all following on from Lee Anderson?
Yeah, it's about fucking money stretching, ain't it, Carl?
Yeah. And the way that the reporter then tried to give him a gotcha moment, because after he said, you know, I can do a meal for this, and hence he got the moniker 30p Lee, he went into interview and they said, so how did this happen? He said, well, we got some chefs. He said, aha, you didn't do it, chefs did it. Chefs did it for you, you lying fucker. He said, no, I invited all of the MPs that I could, and only a couple turned up for us all to be trained by a chef, and we all batch cooked enough meal for a family of 4 for a week, and that worked out to 30p per meal per person. So,
hang on. 30p per meal.
yeah, if you batch cook, mate, if you get fucking... Oh, yeah, it's batch cooking. You have to do it in batches. You can't, do a meal every day for that. 'Cause you
Come on,
can't.
having soup.
But I mean, look, if you get like some oh man, oh, fuck you, this ain't a cooking program. Fucking, you know what I mean? Fuck
We're
this
so
shit.
off topic now, like.
You know what I mean? But anyway, Rob threw a fucking thingy in there, telling me to, if you got any money, which I ain't, to make cash available, keep cash.
Why? Because of the run on the banks in America and Switzerland.
Yeah, it could be something to do with that.
Yeah, there's 5 of them, isn't there?
Yeah, I did have the fucking thought.
They're all going to get bailed out, you know that.
Well, there's a good chance they'll all get bailed out. But I did have the thought myself, because I was thinking...
The biggest concern is whether they get bailed in. Because then that's your own money.
Well, you know it's going to be. I mean, the government ain't got no fucking money but yours. You know
Well,
what I
yeah,
mean?
it's always a bail-in, isn't it? But it depends which way they fuck you over, yeah.
But I did think of myself, but then I got to thinking, well, hang on. If it gets that bad, currency won't be worth fuck all anyway.
No, indeed, it won't.
You know what I mean?
It
Oh,
won't.
yeah, I got this paper stuff. Yeah, it ain't worth fuck all anymore.
Hang on. I've just come back. So they're having a run on the banks, and you're predicting that the money's going to be near enough worth it. I wonder what 1920s to 1930s Europe looked like.
I don't know. Have you got any wheelbarrows, Mush?
I might have. They might come in handy, I think.
Oh,
That's true, mate. Go on.
None any bakers we could like trot up and maybe get maybe a loaf with a wheelbarrow of money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, so far we got Russia's invaded Ukraine. Yeah, that happened in 1920. Yeah. I'm just noticing patterns.
Well, we all know that Europe's still going on with the Nazi shit.
Well, fucking Ukraine. I mean, where'd you start with that shower of shit, man? You know what I mean?
Where'd you start with Ukraine? Well, maybe NATO should stop pushing east. That might be an idea.
Maybe NATO, them in charge of NATO, should be arrested and put in Hague for trial. Because don't forget, they've broken the law. They did a deal with Russia not to push these things on the border of Russia. That was a deal.
Yeah, the Minsk agreement.
They've broken that thing, you know, and there's pushing for war. I mean, this little shit, that's the Prime Minister or President, or whatever you want to call him, you know, wants everybody to send their family to die with the ones that he's sending to die because he couldn't help himself. But keep bombing these poor fuckers in Ukraine, which spoke Russian, because they wanted to be part of Russia. Oh,
Yeah.
really? I mean, at the end of the day, we did give Scotland a referendum. Why didn't they give them a referendum?
Why didn't they
You know,
just
when
sign
you
the
start
fucking agreements?
Aye.
Why didn't they, you know what I mean? The mud referendum, they already had a fucking agreement. All they had to do was sign it. But they wouldn't. But Rob comes back with, it's more about the experts saying everything is okay, but gold and silver are going up so fast. Others too, it seems like they're lying and getting their fucking money out. Which is, yeah, I mean, gold and silver is always the way to fucking invest money, especially when things are like going Pete Tong. Fucking, if you've got it, yeah, if you can
just remember
afford
it's all
to.
tracked.
But that's the key thing. I think not many people can afford to still live, pay the bills, and fucking buy gold because it's so expensive now.
Yeah.
If you can, yeah, man, fill your boots. I'll never tell anybody not to buy gold. I mean, it's been the stable thing since time, ain't it?
Yeah, but I won't want to be buying it right now. That's for definite.
Well,
Why not?
buy it today, it's gone up tomorrow.
Yeah, but it could also be like, buy diesel. And then all of a sudden, diesel's worth squadly dit, and so's gold.
Well, put it this way, mate. I'll fucking invest my money in gold and invest in
Before
fucking
Dogecoin.
before I'll, you know what I mean? Invest in the hope that the banks ain't going to screw me and make my currency.
You're going to get screwed either way.
Yeah, but hang on. Caldera, you done some fucking working out on this there.
Yeah.
The amount of money that fucking got devalued in the bank.
What, since, what was it, about April 2020 to now, money is devalued by 25%.
Right. Money is devalued 25% and gold's gone up by fucking God knows what. I mean, I can remember being able to buy scrap gold for £1.50 a gram, 9 carat.
God.
Right? Scrap gold, £1.50. That's in my lifetime. Now it's something like what? 16, 17, 18 quid.
Wow.
So, me personally, I'd always fucking prefer gold rather than cash money.
Well, yeah, but at the end of the day, if it isn't what we're thinking is going to happen, you know, gold will drop back down. So if you bought it at that expensive rate, then you're going to be...
Yeah, but it is the thing, if you start seeing gold progressively dropping down, you can sell it. And I bet you still don't lose fucking 25% if you copied in time. You know what I mean? You're guaranteed to lose in how many years was it, mate? Fucking what? What did you say? 1992, 2001.
1920. That's 2020 to now. I think it will, weren't it, Caldera?
Huh? Sorry, what?
What was the years that you've done that thingy on?
2020.
Till now?
Yep. April 2020 to now, yes.
Right. So from 2020 till now, we're talking less than fucking 3 years. I mean, we're talking, what, 2.25 years?
Yeah, so if whatever you're getting paid at work right now, you're basically getting 25% or less. It may look the same to you, but the value of it is not there.
So, in less than fucking two years, man, 25%.
And guess what? It's not. That hasn't happened for the people that are playing the currency market game. That hasn't happened for them.
It hasn't happened for the trickle-down theory fucking people that sit at the top of the pyramid and fucking create your money fucking to devalue because they keep on printing more because they want to be richer. Trickle-down theory is a crock of shit. All it is a fucking reverse Ponzi scheme. Just bullshit.
Well, it's not the same as pensions, really.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
You put all that money into it. I mean, they showed you, I can't remember what it were. They showed you, if you put £120 a month in, if by the end of everybody's took their bit out, your pot's only getting something like £50. So you put 120 in to get only 50 in your pot.
Yeah.
Right? And then, as things have been going like they had done, the interest rates were so low that banks were paying you squaddly dick. You actually lost money, and then they still charged you the same amount for managing your bank, for managing that pot of your pension. My pension pot cost me last year and year before.
Yeah. Which is why you've got to, before you look at a pension, look at how much tax you're going to have to pay on savings.
Well, it's not only that. I'm fucking looking at mine only the other day, and I'm noticing that year on year, so the pension age has risen since as much as I may look like a young man, I'm not.
No shit.
Yeah, the pension age has risen. Now then, I've noticed that with each year that my early redemption fee, so if you want to get rid of it, if you want to redeem it early, is going. That's reducing the pot more and more and more and more and more and more. Fuck off, stop doing it more and more and more the older I get. Which is the inverse of the way that it should be. It's the complete opposite way round. It should be the older I get, the less of a penalty I get.
Oh. Here's another thing.
It makes no sense to me.
You pay your national insurance contribution.
Yeah.
Right. Say you pay 51 weeks worth of national insurance contributions, but miss 1 week. You lose the entire year if you don't top it up.
No.
Yeah. You do. It doesn't claim. You must have a full year's payment for it to count towards your pension.
No.
I mean no?
Well, for one starters, you have to pay in, I think it's 35 year now. Yeah?
Yeah.
To get the full state pension.
Yeah.
So if you work 9 months a year and miss 3 months off, then the year after, where you work 9 months, that's only 18 months towards your 35 year.
No, it's not, because it's not a full year as far as the taxman's concerned. You haven't paid for that year, so you lose the year. Dude, if you don't believe me, seriously, log in with your government ID, go and have a look at your national insurance fucking contributions, and you'll fucking see it there. If you miss 1 fucking week of your fucking contributions, you lose the year. That's why, if you want to, you can go back and pay the last 6 years up to date. Otherwise, them don't count towards your pension either. So my question is this. What happened to all the money that you contributed that now isn't being fucking put towards your pension?
Well, for one starters, I did tell you this. You don't actually start paying your state pension until you're 21. So I left school at 16. Up until you're 18, you don't pay, depending on what wages you get, you don't pay national insurance up until 18. Then after 18, you start paying national insurance. And I had this query with them. I actually rung them up.
Oh.
And I said to them, like, because I went on it, and I had a look, and I'm thinking, well, how comes there's only so many years in? So I'm on. And I said, well, it's missing 3 years. And he says, what do you mean? I said, well, technically speaking, 18 to 21 is not the age. She went, no, it won't be. You don't actually start contributing until you're 21. So I said, well, why are we
that's
taking national
bollocks.
insurance off now?
Dude, that's bollocks. Seriously. Fucking, we'll talk about this after, but that's just bollocks. Fucking...
No, listen.
Yeah, but
And the words that came out of her gob was this. It is to go towards them that are paying into the national insurance for their pension. Yeah.
Yeah, that just sounds like a lot of bollocks to me, but yeah. We'll talk about this after, because it opened my fucking eyes a little bit. And I just saw it as a complete and utter piss take. But yeah.
You think about it, right? So let's say 21. That's when you start for your thing. Right? So you work all the way up to, 56? That's 35 years, is it? I don't know. I'm not doing maths. Yeah, it's 56, isn't it?
Fucking, I don't know, but you start paying national...
Yeah, it is.
It's 35 years, up to 56. So after 56, you paid full. You haven't had any time off where you think, even if you do come out of work, like say you sign on and they pay your national insurance contributions, don't they? For pension while you're signing on, yeah? So you haven't had a break in them. Now, here's the thing. 56, you've been doing 35 years. So why do you carry on paying now until you're 67?
Because them years...
Not any extra. They don't say, well, you've got all your contributions in, and now you've gone over the 35 year, you're going to get X amount more because you paid over. No. What actually happens to that extra that you pay is to help to pay for them that contributing so they can have a state pension. Somebody's got to pay for them, and that's the exact words that she said.
Right, the extra after your 35 years, yeah, I can see that being used to pay for people that are on the dole to pay their stamp. Yeah, I can see that. I think it's still fucking one of them, but it's another tax, another way of taking money out of your pocket. I get that. But what I don't get is how you can lose a year's worth of stamps, right, for 1 week, or 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or 4 whatever. Unless it is completed within that tax year, you lose that fucking year. It is what it is. It's all... It's bollocks.
Oh, yeah.
So... yeah, something to look into, trust me.
Do right.
But yeah, so where are we at then? We've done financials. Well, oh, by the way, we must put a disclaimer out there. Don't trust us on anything financial. Sort your own shit out. Look for everything else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Last thing we want is YouTube fucking hitting us with a fucking footsie index.
No. We know nothing. That's why
Yeah.
we're all broke. We're all skinned.
We have got tourism advice, haven't we?
Oh,
You know, Lanzarote has turned around and said that they don't want us English people going over to their islands. In the Grand Canary, you know.
Are you going to tell him or am I?
yeah, they also done a U-turn on that and was like, no, we do want you, honest. Smiles.
Oh, right. Okay. I missed that part.
Yeah, well,
Oh, so they do like our money.
Welsh Ripper, yeah. You can pay for the missing years, only going back 6 years, apparently. But like I said, look into it yourselves. Fucking, you know what I mean? I ain't no fucking financial guru.
Yeah, but look at it like this. And I'll tell you this, because it's true, because my mother let me know. Because she's a pensioner. If you don't have your full pension stamps in, you get it topped up with pension credits. And if you get top up for pension credits, you can claim for your council tax to be paid. Unfortunately, my mother worked from the age of 15 all the way up to 63. And because she had full thing in, she can't get it. But the guy around the corner that only put 20 years in gets it. So he gets his council tax paid, plus gets his pension made up. So he's on more money than my mother. And she worked all her life. Wow.
That's fucking wrong, fella.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, the system's
that
fucked,
is-
isn't it?
That is wrong.
Yep. But it's true, mate. She knows the bloke. You know?
And just to put all this into some sort of perspective.
Hang
right?
on. Are you
No.
sure he's just not telling her that to wind you up?
No.
Yeah, but just to put all this into perspective, right? Fucking, your mother gets, on average, I would estimate for a UK pension, say she's got the maximum, fucking £9,800 a year, right? Fucking, that's your mother getting her state pension after paying in 35 years, yeah? Dinghy diver, 40 grand a fucking year that cunt's costing us. So for every one of them fucking invaders that are coming into the country, right, he pays for 4 people's fucking pensions.
Yeah.
Just to throw that into
Yeah, but you don't want them-
perspective.
Yeah, very
You don't
true.
want them eating Greggs, though, do you? These poor migrants. I mean, they had a bad enough time in France.
Oh, eating that French food.
Oh, God, what a fucking mess.
Well, give them 3 pork sausage rolls and you'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't think you'll get out too well.
Mate, you could give them the pork sausage rolls. I'll just turn their Wi-Fi off for fucking 10 minutes. That normally sets them fucking mental.
Yeah. Oh. So,
Perhaps cause a relatively peaceful stabbing. Turn the Wi-Fi off at a refugee asylum set hotel.
Oh, gammon.
I mean, well,
You can.
yeah, and on that note, before we end up getting banned,
Yeah.
should we,
We've
Sorry.
still got 6 minutes left.
spend the rest of the time taking the piss out of how tiny calories?
No, for
Oh,
fuck's sake.
what's,
Oh, right.
hang on. What's this that you fell off a step and you fell off a
Oh,
skirt?
no, it's stupid.
Uh,
It's
oh.
stupid.
Oh, no,
Nobody finds it interesting except you two.
look, see.
Somebody mute him.
Oh, no, it bores me. For fuck's sake.
look,
Oh, here we go.
getting all grumpy. I told you to get all the fucking
Easy.
green M&Ms out.
Mm.
So,
Yeah.
shall we have a last little bash at Pfizer then?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Go on, you got 6 minutes, fucking Pfizer. Go.
All doctors should be wearing sponsorships on their uniform to say who they're getting paid by.
Yeah. And any
That would have been-
politician that has got shares in any of these drug companies should be prosecuted because they voted to have this shit pumped into people. And they should be put in Hague and charged with crimes against humanity because
You're
now
very
they are
true.
realising that these so-called bibby-babs are not good for one.
Oh, mate, no. You can't put them in Hay. There's another place in this in Germany, starts with an that's where they should be going to do that trial.
Yeah.
Well, shut up.
The thing is, though, do we honestly think any one of these fuckers that have literally got fucking blood on their hands for promoting the fucking stupid things that they did? And it's all coming out that they only done it for vanity in some cases. Do you really think any one of these are ever going to see a day in a court?
No.
Mate, no, they're just going to get given their money by their fucking paymasters and get told, well done, good job. Look at Matt Hancock, look at the rest of them, they knew exactly what they were to.
Well, thing is,
I mean,
right, is this. If I was a bad employee and I didn't do my job right, I'd be sacked. Not only that, any benefits or whatever would not be given towards me, yeah? So the politicians should be the same. No, those nice pensions that they think they're going to get, we should take it away from them. Put it back in the pot. They've wasted the money. I think that's a good idea. They might shape up, and when they realise that they're not going to walk away with this nice pension that we're paying for.
Oh, that's one perspective, Flux. Nothing?
Well, to be fair, it's the political party isn't really what we're talking about. It's the establishment behind it and how that works. They're the guys that make the rules and how we can
Yeah, I'll get
change their pension arrangements is sort of beyond me. Especially when they wouldn't care because they don't have they may have a state pension, but they don't care about it.
Oh no,
They've got their own private pension.
Multimillionaires
Yeah,
after them anyway.
Yeah, they've got their own private pensions, so they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but they're private. If they've got the pension that they get as a politician, which is protected, my pension or yours isn't. It runs into
Callow, you silly boy. We've had a triple lock. Oh, that one was broken. Oh, go on, carry on.
your own private pensions. They just get ripped. You know what I mean? I can guarantee in the next couple of years they will be well, this year if we're unlucky, pensions will disappear. People will receive a thing and said that it's gone bust. You know what I mean? Bye bye, your pension's gone. I can see it either this year or next year. So all this money, billions that people have paid in, they're not getting it. And this is...
That is a big possibility.
Yeah, there needs to be something brought in to stop this happening. But will the politicians do it? No. Why? Because it's their mates that are earning the money off our back.
They will bring something in. It's called the Great Reset. You'll own nothing, you'll be happy, you'll eat the bugs.
All roads lead to Rome.
I fucking won't.
Never a true word said. Indeed.
You fucking would, Tiny. You don't do nothing
And
but
the Rubicon's been crossed. Indeed. Indeed, it's
I would like to
disaster
bring-
everywhere. In my opinion. America's apart. Europe is falling apart. What? South America's fallen again. South Africa is just, well,
Chinese.
Africa on its whole, yeah. It's just everywhere. Middle East, fucked.
But the
They've
elites
got something we ain't got.
are happy. As long as the elites are happy, you're all miserable. I mean, that's all that matters. Oh.
Yeah, but on that cheery note, I'll see you next week.
Any more bombshells? Oh,
Yeah, if all they need to be is rich and for Clusterfuck and Tiny to be miserable, they've already succeeded easily.
oh.
Did anybody understand that?
No, it was all like plastic cockney and that word it, so you know.
Good.
Anyway.
Half my
Well,
Charming.
Chim chim
Oh,
chiroo, I
fuck's sake.
think.
And on that note, say goodbye, people.
Goodbye, people.
Bye.
People.
People, goodbye. See you next week. Oh, see you on Wednesday. Quiz night, isn't it? Wednesday. We're going to be
Why?
pulling it forward to 8 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock on Wednesday.
Yeah,
So,
'cause we're pioneers.
yeah. And Hello's too old to stay up till fucking 9:30.
Yeah, we've discovered YouTube algorithm, and it's going to be going. Yeah,
But
it's going to
anyway,
be going viral. Be there, be square.
Anyway, 10-minute outro. Off we go.
yeah, why not? Let's have a bit of bass.
Violent
be-
revolution.
Ta-da.
10-minute outro.
They love it when I turn up the bass.